Happy Saturday and welcome into Phoenix College as they take on the Mesa Community College Thunderbirds, who are 18 and 28. The Bears 21 and 23. On the brink of a sweep of the Thunderbirds, have won each of the first three matchups. On the mound today for Phoenix College is Zach Zwaszka, whose first pitch will miss low to the leadoff batter Thomas Schreffler.
Number 17, Zach Zwaszka.
Zwaszka making just his third start of the season today. Falls behind in the count. It's now 2-0. Schreffler, the batter for Mesa, leading off and playing center field, followed by Josh DeGroot, Adrian Fernandez, Marshall Williams, Mason Spellacy, Brett Housel, Jackson Brooks, Ty Campbell, and Aiden Jackson, as the count's now 3-0. Defensively for Phoenix College, Hinsey in left, Tamboni in center, Willer up in right, Lacey at third, Casados at short, Fiddler at second, Wayne at first, and Snido behind the plate. That's a 4-pitch walk to Thomas Schreffler. Not the start you want if you're Zach Zwaszka. He's not going to deal with a man on and nobody out. Brings up Josh DeGroot.
Now batting number 11, Josh DeGroot.
It's another beautiful Saturday here in the Valley of the Sun. Couldn't be a better day for baseball. There's Washka's first strike of the afternoon. It's right on the inside corner. It's now no balls and one strike. A good curveball in there from Zwaszka. So a nice response after the 4-pitch walk. 17th of the season for Zwaszka. That's been his problem. In 17 and 2/3 innings, he now has just about reached as many walks as innings pitched. But he gets a strikeout there. Blows that one right by DeGroot. Now one away.
Now up to bat number 28, left fielder Adrian Fernandez.
Up steps Adrian Fernandez, 3-hitter today for the Thunderbirds. Playing left field. He stands in from the right side. Zwashka catches the top of the zone there. It's 0-1. 4 straight balls to respond. 4 straight strikes to respond to the 4 straight balls to begin the outing. Seems like Zwashka has now settled in. Schreffler leads from first. As Fernandez fouls it back, it's now 0-2. Zwashka's got a 2.04 ERA on the season, 10 appearances, 3 starts. Way ahead, 0-2 on Fernandez. That off-speed pitch stays high. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. The Bears were able to get an 11-8 win yesterday over the Thunderbirds. That one misses high. It's now 2-2. Phoenix College can sweep Mesa Community College. Already swept them in the first series. Looking for the season sweep right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Off from first goes Schreffler. The pitch is fouled back by Fernandez, so Thomas Schreffler will have to jog on back to first. This one chopped to short. Casados will throw on to second for 1. That's all they'll get. Fernandez reaches on the fielder's choice, but there's now 2 outs.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 9, Marshall Williams.
Up steps Marshall Williams, third baseman today for Mesa. He too stands in from the right side. Williams fouls off the first one. Was late on that backdoor breaking pitch. Williams late again. It's now 0-2, so Zwashka's done a phenomenal job after issuing the 4-pitch walk to begin the game. Settled in. It's now 0-2. That one's in the dirt. Williams doesn't bite. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. Another one low. It's now 2-2. Two away here in the top of the first. Williams stays alive, chops it foul. Towards the third base dugout. Housed by the Phoenix College Bears. Mesa Community College housed in the first base dugout. Comes the 2-2 once again. Williams chops it to short. Casados will flip it to second. Back-to-back 6-4 putouts will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the first. Phoenix College looking to strike first. Bottom of the first, just about to get underway. Bryson Tamboni will lead it off for Phoenix College. Center fielder today for the Bears.
Batting first for Phoenix College.
He'll face Connor Doolittle, starter for Mesa Community College. Been one of their more consistent pitchers all year. Second on the team in innings. It's always a good sign. See, pitches out of the stretch. Here's Doolittle's first pitch. It's a fastball high, swung on and missed. Counts 0-1. Doolittle, a freshman from Colorado, has got a 3.32 ERA and 40 innings pitched this season. Has walked 19 guys, but struck out 33. Here's his 0-1. Misses away. The count's now even at a ball and a strike to Tamboni. He's followed by Hinsey, Willerup, Lacey, Fiddler, Morales, Casados, Snido, and Wayne. It's now 2-1. Mesa defensively, Fernandez in left, Schreffler in center, Housel in right, Williams in left at third, Spellacy at short, Jackson at second, Brooks at first, and Campbell behind the plate. As the count moves to 3-1 now. Tamboni rips it to left. Back goes Fernandez. Watches it go off the wall. Tamboni has extra bases to begin the afternoon for the Bears. Tamboni was a foot away from a home run. It'll settle for a double.
Batting second, number 15, Lucas Hinsey.
That brings up Lucas Hinsey, left fielder for the Bears. Got a prime opportunity to give Phoenix College an early lead. Leading is what the Bears have done. As I mentioned last half inning, Phoenix College has won the first 3 matchups between the Bears and Mesa Community College this season. Doolittle's first one to Hinsey misses low. It's ball 1. Mesa is 3 of Phoenix College's 10 conference wins here in the ACCAC. A great pitch there from Doolittle, right on the outside corner, a called strike. So that's 30%. The Bears would love to add another one, taking on the last place Mesa Community College Thunderbirds. Inside pickoff move from Doolittle, but nothing's happening with Tamboni. Of course, no outs here in the first. You don't want to get too aggressive. One ball, one strike. Off from second goes Tamboni, and the throw goes out to left. So as soon as I say you don't want to get too aggressive, he steals third. And the throw goes into left from Ty Campbell. It'll be a stolen base and an error. And the Bears are up 1-0. So no run batted in for Hinsey. That pitch missed. So counts now 2-1. Hinsey squares the bunt again, but pops it foul straight back. It's not 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hinsey was squaring around on that 1-1 pitch as well. Pulled back once he saw it was out of the zone. The count's now even. Check swing. They appeal down to first, and Hinsey held up. Now full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jake Willerup awaits on deck. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Bears already got the lead. Bryson Tamboni doubled, stole third, and scored on that throwing error. Payoff pitch, Hinsey in on the fists and lines it softly to Aiden Jackson at second. That's out number 1 here in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 14, Jake Willerup.
Up steps Jake Willerup, right fielder today for the Bears. Also in from the right side. Chops the first pitch, foul. Seeing a lot of strikes thus far from Doolittle, attacking the strike zone, just as Washka did in the top of the first, even despite the 4-pitch walk. Was able to work around it. 0-1 misses inside. That one a fastball. Counts now a ball and a strike. We're up late on that one. Good pitch from Doolittle right on the outside corner. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. First batter that Doolittle's been able to get ahead of. One ball, 2 strikes. Return to sender. Willerup waited on that off-speed pitch and lined it right over the pitcher Doolittle. So 1-out single, and 2 of the 3 Bears have reached on a base hit thus far.
Fourth, the third baseman, number 30, Cade Lacey.
That brings up Cade Lacey. He's the third baseman today for the Bears. We'll see if Willerup's going to also be active on the base paths after Tamboni was able to steal third. Lacey's late on it, but puts it through the right side. Didn't put much on that, but it finds the outfield grass. That's all that matters. Back-to-back singles. The Bears now have 3 hits this inning, and we've already got a mound meeting. Haven't seen anyone from Mesa go out to the bullpen out in right field yet. But nonetheless, discouraging sign. As 3 of the 4 hitters that Connor Doolittle has faced have all reached. Jake Willerup at second, Cade Lacey at first, and up steps Elias Fiddler.
Playing second base, number 11, Elias Fiddler.
See if the words of wisdom will help out Doolittle as he looks to limit the damage to just 1 run. That one low. Nice block by Ty Campbell. It's 1-0. Looked like a changeup there from Doolittle. Pulled the string of Fiddler. Nice pitch. It's now 1-1. It's one of the few swings and misses we've seen thus far from the Bears. Going from second was Willerup, but Fiddler chops it foul. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. Last time Doolittle got in this count, left a breaking ball over the plate that Willerup lined right back up the middle. 1 away in the bottom of the first. Back pick to second. Diving back in is Willerup. He's safe. Bears have 3 hits this inning. Off-speed pitch breaks off the plate. It's now 2-2. That one a much more effective spot than the one that Willerup saw. Fiddler chops it to third. Williams fields, touches third, and throws across. And a nice job of limiting the damage. 5 unassisted double play. Bears strike first. They get 1 across. We go to the second. Zach Zwashka looking for his second scoreless inning of work in this start. First man will face is Mason Spellacy, the shortstop for Mesa. Zwashka gets to go back to the windup. 4 balls out of the windup. Last inning to begin the ball game. That one there, a changeup running away from Spellacy, but he chases. It's 0-1. That one Spellacy does not chase. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Zwashka issued a leadoff walk on 4 pitches to begin the first inning. Was then able to retire the next 3 batters, including a strikeout of Josh DeGroot. Slider that Spellacy is ahead of, and the count's now a ball and 2 strikes. Phoenix College able to get on the board in the bottom half of the first. Leadoff double by Bryson Tamboni. Came around to score after stealing third and advancing on the throwing error. This count's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That off-speed pitch stays outside. Count's now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mentioned it in the first. The walks are the thing that bites Zwashka the most. A nice fastball right by Spellacy. He's late on it. That's out number 1, second strikeout of the game for Zach Zwashka, and that's how he's got the first out here in both of his innings.
Number 23, Brett Housel.
That brings up Brett Housel. It's the right fielder today for the Thunderbirds. Swashka gets ahead. Fastball in that same spot that he just put Spellacy away with. And the count's 0-1. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice fastball spotted on the outside corner. Swashka's ahead. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Phoenix College infield shifted a little bit towards the pull side, but the outfield shifted towards right center. Swashka misses. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Tamboni out towards the right field side in center field. Big gap in left center field. 2-2 misses low. Good take there by Housel. The count's full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Housel stays alive, fouls it back. Haven't seen too many glove side fastballs thus far from Zwashka. So Housel just fights to see another pitch. Payoff pitch once more. Housel drives it out to right center field, so even though Tamboni was cheating that way, the ball still splits the gap. Housel will stop at second. That's extra bases. And a 1-out double. First hit of the day for the Thunderbirds. Housel's got him in business.
Batting 7th and playing first base, number 3, Jackson Brooks.
Brings up the first baseman, Jackson Brooks. A big spot as the Thunderbirds look to even this one up. One away here in the top of the second. Here at Marich Field, the campus of Phoenix College. Swashka misses inside with that breaking pitch. Counts 1-0. Pick off the second, but second baseman Elias Fiddler wasn't there. So Zwashka's concerned with Brett Housel at second after just got a 1-out double. That breaker drops in the zone. It's now a ball and a strike. Ugly swing there from Brooks. Must have been looking off speed. Zwashka blew that one right by him. Zwashka is once again ahead. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. High fastball. Brooks was tempted by it, but checked his swing. The count's now even at 2-2. Once again, Tamboni shifted a little bit towards right center. A massive gap out there in left center field. Going the other way is Brooks, but it's hit right at Casey Wayne at first. Tough luck going to the opposite field.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 20, Ty Campbell.
Brett Housel moves up to third, so the tying run is now 90 feet away. That brings up Ty Campbell. He's the catcher today for Mesa. Left-on-left matchup. First pitch off speed stays high. Counts 1-0. Now you see Tamboni playing straight up defensively. A great slider right on the outside corner. Counts now a ball and a strike. 2 away in the top of the second. Brett Housel at third. Doubled with 1 out. Fastball runs inside on Campbell. He takes. It's 2-1. That one stays low. Swashkas fall behind. It's now 3-1. Does have first and second base open, but against the 8-hitting catcher from the left side, I think Swashka's going to want to attack him here. Misses inside. That's ball 4. Now men at the corners for the Thunderbirds with 2 away. The last man in the lineup, Aiden Jackson, steps up.
Now batting number 12, second baseman, Aiden Jackson.
Jaden Israel will pinch run, the courtesy pinch runner at first base for the catcher, Campbell. So they just try to shorten the half innings, in between innings. It's very smart of the ACCAC. First pitch strike, right on the inside corner. Counts 0-1. Swashka goes east and west there. That one on the outside corner. It's now 0-2. Swashka well ahead. See where he goes out of the zone. Off from first goes Israel. Throw down. Not in time, and coming from third is Housel. He'll score. Good job by Israel, the pinch runner, to get in there. Phoenix College went for the out, didn't get it, and we're tied at 1. It's a double steal. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. That one runs inside. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And if I'm the catcher there, Snido, you're ahead 0-2. Yeah, that pitch misses. 1-2, I would have just sat on that one. Trust your pitcher to get the out ahead in the count. 2-2. Swashka misses low. Counts run full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Swashka now on the season through 19 innings. He's walked 18 guys. Doesn't want to match that total here with a walk. Fastball misses high. Jackson doesn't take the cheese, and he draws the walk.
Now to bat, center fielder, number 14, Thomas Schreffler.
So the lineup flips over. It's now Thomas Schreffler, and if Snido just ate that throw down to second, we'd have the bases loaded. Still 2 outs, but Phoenix College would be up 1-0. So it's now first and second in a 1-1 game. Schreffler walked in his first plate appearance. Swashka gets ahead. It's 0-1, and he got ahead of both Campbell and Jackson, but both of them were patient enough to draw the walks. Last time Schreffler steps up on that walk, he didn't see a strike.
Swung through that one, though. 0-1's a changeup. Just misses outside. Great spot there, though, from Zwashka. But it's now a ball and a strike. Attacks that outside corner once again. This time a fastball. Schreffler's late. It's a ball and 2 strikes. See if Zwashka can put away Schreffler, unlike he was able to do to Campbell and Jackson. High fastball swung on and missed. Third strikeout through 2 frames for Zwashka, but Mesa College evens it up. We go to the bottom half of the second. Bears look to get that one back. Phoenix College looking to get that run back. Manny Morales steps up. He's the DH today for the Bears. Connor Doolittle back out for his second inning of work, looking for his first scoreless frame. Morales chops it to short. Spellacy fields. And throws it to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's exactly how you draw it up if you're Doolittle.
Now batting number 2, Kyle Casados.
Up steps Kyle Casados. Shortstop today for the Bears. Just watched his teammate Morales ground out to the shortstop, and not the start to this inning the Bears were looking for, especially after Bryson Tamboni set the tone with that leadoff double in the first. But Casados ahead in the count. Tamboni scored after stealing third, following his double. Casados rips that ball over the second baseman Jackson's head. Big turn from first. But it's a 1-out single for Kyle Casados.
Batting 8th, catcher, number 22, Cole Snido.
That brings up Cole Snido, catcher today for the Bears. It's the 8th man in the lineup. Casados has a really short lead over at first. Started, but then stopped. And Snido roped that ball down the line at third. Too hot to handle for Marshall Williams. It'll probably be ruled a single. It is. That's back-to-back 1-out singles for the Bears.
Now up to bat the first baseman, number 27, Casey Wayne.
That brings up Casey Wayne. Last man in the lineup for the Bears. Looks like Cade Cunningham has courtesy pinch ran at first for the catcher Snido. Cunningham stole home 2 weeks ago. It's pretty exciting. The trailing runner can't really do anything like that, but a wild pitch from Doolittle. Double play threat's gone. That was how Doolittle was able to escape with just 1 run of damage in his first inning. Won't have the luxury now for that. So there are 2 runners in scoring position. Mesa will stay back in the middle infield. They'd be content to give up a run in exchange for an out. The 1-0's outside. Wayne thought about it. Two-0 off-speed pitch. Looked like that froze Wayne there a little bit. Good job by Doolittle pitching backwards. It's now 2-1. And on the hands of Wayne. Back to Doolittle. Stumbled a bit, but makes the play. Wayne grounds out, but brings a run home. So the Bears are back on top, 2-1.
Tamboni.
Up to third moves Cunningham. The Bears still have an opportunity to score some more here. It's the first run batted in of the day for the Bears. Tamboni takes. It's outside. 1-0. Tamboni watches that one tail off the outside corner, too. It's now 2 balls and no strikes. Tamboni hit that double, came around to score in the first. Maybe Doolittle's pitching around him. That one on the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Center fielder Schreffler shaded towards left field. Tamboni takes. It's 3-1. Waiting on deck is Lucas Hinsey. Lined out softly to second, his first time up. He's the only man in the top 4 to get retired by Doolittle. Slider right on the outside corner. Good pitch there from Doolittle. Tamboni thought that one might have missed. Got the bad news, and the count's now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Can Doolittle limit the damage again? No. Pass ball. Coming is Cunningham. Slides head first, and he's safe. Campbell just dropped that pitch. For the moment, it costs Mesa a run.
Now up to bat, left fielder number 15, Lucas Hinsey.
Bears now lead 3-1 as Lucas Hinsey steps up to the plate. Looking to continue this 2-out rally. Nice job by Tamboni to work the count and draw the walk. Hinsey lines it through the left side. It's a single. Tamboni going to third. And a nice pick and a tag by Williams at third. That's a decision with 2 outs that Tamboni is going to regret with the heart of the order coming up. Really no incentive to move up to third there. It's one way to run yourself out of an inning. But the Bears get 2. Now lead 3-1. Top of the third about to get underway here at Phoenix College. The Bears lead 3-1. It's got 2 runs there in the second. Zach Swashka looking to put up a 0 just as he did in the first. Set to face the heart of the order is Josh DeGroot, who Swashka struck out for his first victim of the day. Takes a first pitch strike. It's 0-1. Fastball spot on the low outside corner. DeGroot didn't like that one. But he's now well behind. It's 0-2. Snido pointing towards that right side, telling him to expect the ball. Swashka goes after that outside corner. It's now a ball, 2 strikes. 2, 3, 4, the 3 batters that Zwashka was able to retire back in the first. In a scoreless frame after a leadoff walk. DeGroot chops it to the mound. Zwashka needed every inch to get that one. He makes the play. There's 1 away. It brings up Adrian Fernandez, left fielder. Grounded into a fielder's choice. Went to short. Casados went the short way. But Fernandez was retired on the fielder's choice to end the inning. Swashka gets ahead. It's 0-1. Fastball was right over the middle of the plate. That one looked like it just slipped out of the hand. One ball, 1 strike, 1 away in the first half of the third. 2-1. Swashka takes a deep breath on the mound. Spikes that fastball. Falls behind. It's now 3-1. Swashka's already awarded 3 walks. It's been the problem for him all season. That one lined to left for a base hit. Fernandez took advantage of the fact that he was ahead in the count. It's a 1-out single, and that's just how Mesa got their run across last half.
Third baseman, number 9, Marshall Williams.
It's a 1-out double from Brett Housel. Came around to score on the double steal with 2 away. So Marshall Williams stepped up, grounded out to short on a fielder's choice. That ended the first inning. Williams ahead of that one. Lined it sharply foul down the left field line. That one looked like a back foot slider. Stayed up in the zone, though. Dangerous spot, but Swashka's lucky that Williams was looking fastball. Fernandez leads from first. Swashka misses high. It's now even at a ball and a strike. Bears playing Williams straight up. And Williams is late on that one. Fouls it off. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. Swashka comes set. Williams chops it foul down the third base line. Much closer to being fair than that first pitch that he fouled off this at-bat. So the count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Defensively for the Bears, Hinsey in left, Tamboni in center, Willer up and right. Lacey at third, Casados at short, Fiddler at second, Wayne at first, and Snido behind the plate. This one grounded to short. A diving stop. Nice play by Casados to get 1, but Williams beats it out to first. It's another 6'4" fielder's choice, and Casados is down in pain. This does not look good. Base umpire pointed to his right shoulder. You always got to hold your breath anytime a player goes down to the ground. Isaac Lizarraga has already grabbed his glove out from the Phoenix College dugout. Well, if that's the last play that Casados makes today, will have left his mark on the game. Single came around to score in the second. Just made a fantastic play to get it out at second. Casados is up. We'll walk it off so that'll end his day. Just hate to see that. So it's Isaac Lizarraga. Normally plays second for Phoenix College. We'll see where they put him. So Fiddler moves to short. Lizarraga takes over at second. 2 away after that tremendous diving play up the middle by Casados.
Now in at second base, number 3, Isaac Lizarraga. And now batting number 1, Mason Spellacy.
So that brings up Mason Spellacy 2 away in the top of the third. Mesa chasing 2. Swashka's off-speed pitch stays outside. It's 1-0. That one misses away. It's 2-0. Apologize about the camera. I'll switch back over to the webcam. Hopefully it's not blinking. No guarantees, though. Whoa. There we go. Zwashka's behind Spellacy. It's now 3-0. There we go. Webcam's not blinking. Well, hold your horses, everyone. As Washka finds the zone there. Fed a fastball right down the middle. It's now 3 balls and a strike. So it's Marshall Williams at first with 2 away. Here in the top of the third. Grounded out to a fielder's choice. Elias Fiddler at short. Isaac Lizarraga at second. And a great spot there as Washka spots on the outside corner. That looked like a changeup. The count's now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Williams will be going from first as Wayne backs off. Fastball swung on and missed. Back-to-back innings ending with a swinging strikeout. Zwashka's got 4. We go to the bottom of the third. Phoenix College looking to tack on some more. Jake Willer up to lead it off here in the bottom of the third. Connor Doolittle still out there for Mesa. And he starts off his third frame with a called strike at the top of the zone. Pulls the string there. It's 0-2. Willerup singled back in the first. Was then out on a fielder's choice on that 5 unassisted 3 double play. Doolittle used to limit the damage in the first. Willerup off the hands, grounded to Spellacy at short. He makes the play. 1 down. Ball had some English on it.
Now to bat third baseman, number 30, Cade Lacey.
Cade Lacey steps up. He too singled back in the first. Was stranded on the double play. Another first pitch strike there from Doolittle. It's 0-1. In on the hands of Lacey again. Softly lined to second. First 2 outs. Doolittle's retired the first 2 men to step up to the plate.
Elias Fiddler.
So that brings up Elias Fiddler now at short. Fiddler grounded into that double play in the first. Ended the inning, and Fiddler ahead, chops it foul, straight back towards the third base side. It's 0-1.
That one low. Now a ball and a strike. Doolittle still pitching out of the stretch. He swings right through that fastball. He's now behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Doolittle now just a strike away from his first scoreless frame of the afternoon. Well ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Misses outside there. Counts now even at 2-2. Count runs full. Good take by Fiddler to not chase the cheese. See if he can extend the inning. He at least extends the at-bat, chops it foul. We'll have to do the payoff pitch again. Fiddler chops it back up the middle. Tough play, not made. As Aiden Jackson was able to just get a glove on it. It's a 2-out single by Elias Fiddler. He does extend the half inning. So no 1-2-3, no 1-2-3 half.
Manny Morales.
Up steps Manny Morales, grounded out to short to lead off the second. Off from first goes Fiddler. The ball kicks away. Fiddler rounding second. He'll get to third. He's only going to get 1 stolen base there. Advances on the wild pitch. I know they say the ball went out of play. Pitched ball, you only get 1 base from the time of where you're at prior to the throw. Tough break there for the Bears. This Fiddler is very cognizant of what was going on. He still gets a stolen base, but that's all he gets. Nonetheless, in scoring position now. Still 2 away. Morales ahead 1-0. Great front door breaking ball. In there for a called strike. Doolittle really dropped that one in there. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Now 2-1. Low and smothered in the dirt by Campbell. Doolittle's now fallen behind 3-1. Fiddler's single was the 7th hit today for the Bears. That's what can happen sometimes. The toughest out to get in any inning is the last one. Doolittle was ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let Fiddler work his way back in the count. Then chop that single up the middle. 3-1, and Morales might have chased low. Needs to go to the range if he wants to swing at balls down there. Count's now full. Back-to-back batters with a full count. Fiddler goes. Pitch misses low and outside. So it's now men at the corners as Fiddler has stolen second and third.
Now to bat number 3, Isaac Lizarraga.
Second walk of the day for the Bears, and now we got a rundown. A little bit of a trick play there from the Bears. Morales works his way up to second. The Fiddler was able to draw the throw to third. I won't lie, I looked down to
filling my scorecard there, and I look up, and all of a sudden Morales is running to second. It's now no easy way for Mesa. And a single can also bring home 2. Isaac Lizarraga steps up to the plate for the first time today. Swings away at the first pitch. Fouls it off 0-1. Lizarraga entered for Kyle Casados, excuse me. He made a diving play up the middle. Was able to get the out at second on a fielder's choice, but had to leave the game due to an injury. Don't want to speculate as to what it is. 0-1. Lizarraga takes high. Elias Fiddler at third. Manny Morales at second. Both reach with 2 outs. A sword. Nice off-speed pitch there. Doolittle had Lizarraga chasing that one. Tried to hold back. Did so unsuccessfully, and it's now a ball and 2 strikes. Doolittle disengages. And on in the second half of the third. That one missed low. Doolittle gets in on the hands of Lizarraga, but Lizarraga gets enough to stay alive. Fouled it straight back. This has been a much longer half inning than what it felt like it was going to be. Doolittle retired the first 2 and was ahead of Fiddler. Lizarraga takes. Called. Strike 3. First strikeout of the day. And that's how Doolittle gets out of it. No damage. 1 hit, 1 walk with 2 outs. Strands 2 runners in scoring position. See if Mesa can take advantage. Brett Housel will lead off the top of the 4th. Zach Kowalska still out there. It's the scoreless top of the 3rd. Looking to tack on back-to-back scoreless frames as he misses to Housel. Housel's got the only extra base hit of the day for Mesa. Doubled and scored their only run on the double steal as he takes a backdoor breaking ball. Now a ball and a strike. Great spot on the outside corner. Now 1-2. Chop to short. It'll test Fiddler there for the first time. Close play at first, but Housel's gunned down. Nice play by Fiddler. As we mentioned, Fiddler moved
to bat, first baseman number 3,
to short
Jackson
after
Brooks.
Kyle Casados had to be removed from the game. Made a tremendous play. Up steps Jackson Brooks. Takes it the top outside corner. Gave a look back to his dugout, so I don't think he liked that one. Nonetheless, he's behind in the count, 0-1. It's now 0-2. Couldn't tell if that was on the swing or a called strike on the outside corner, but looked like a cutter there from Zwashka. Great spot. Way ahead now. Frozen, strike 3. 5 strikeouts thus far. The first one looking for Zwashka. Una dos adios, and there's 2 away.
20, Ty Campbell.
So that brings up Ty Campbell. This will be the first 1-2-3 inning of the day for either side if Zwashka can retire Campbell. Campbell chops it foul. It's 0-1. Campbell walked to extend the second inning and then stole second. Well, actually, it was the courtesy pinch runner, Jaden Israel, who stole second. That allowed the double steal to be completed with Hansel coming home. Now misses high. It's a ball and a strike. Nonetheless, Campbell still a big part of getting that run across back in the second. Zwashka with a nasty pitch there. Campbell chased. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Blown right by him. Back-to-back strikeouts. It's the best Zwashka's looked today. Our first 1-2-3 frame of the afternoon. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Doolittle looking for another 0. Cole Snido will lead it off here in the bottom of the 4th. They've got back-to-back zeros out of Zach Zawashka. Now it's up to Phoenix College to tack on and extend its 2-run lead. They're out hitting the Thunderbirds 7-2. Just 3 runs to show for it, though. Connor Doolittle misses with that first one. It's now 1-0. Snido singled back in the second. Later came around to score. I want to call it strike. Right in the outside corner. Snido scored. Well, it was actually Cunningham, but Snido's spot score on that passed ball. Pitch just wasn't caught by Campbell, the catcher. Hit him right in the glove on the outside. It was off the plate, but it wasn't a bad pitch by any stretch. Run would have scored anyways, as Hensey singled to left, but still a tough look in that second frame for the catcher, Campbell. It's now 1-2. Snido grounds it sharply to the left side. Williams has to go down to the ground, but he makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting first baseman, number 27, Casey Wayne.
Up steps Casey Wayne. Grounded out to the pitcher in his first at bat. Wayne sharply down the left field line, but foul. Was on that one from Doolittle, but it's 0-1. Oh, 0-2. In the dirt. Looked like Doolittle went back to that changeup. From what I've seen, that's been his most effective pitch this afternoon. Now, sometimes it's hard to tell exactly what pitch is coming when the ball's into play. We've seen Doolittle generate some swings and misses with that one. 1-2. Wayne drives it out to left center. Back goes Schreffler. Turns around and catches it a step or two in front of the warning track. Not to away. Ball sounded a little bit better off the bat than it actually was.
Now bat center fielder, number 1, Bryson Tamboni.
We've also got a pole right in that way, as you can see. So when the ball hit out towards center field, it's kind of tough to track that one. Might have got a little excited. Sorry if I led you at home. Now 2 away, Doolittle looking for his 1-2-3 frame. He couldn't get one back in the third, and saw Zwashka get his in the top half of this inning. Bryson Tamboni had reached both times. Doubled to begin the bottom half of the first, and then walked in the second, was thrown out at third. What I would say is a bad base running mistake. He's now down 0-2. Tamboni just didn't have any business moving up to third from first on ball to left, especially with 2 outs. Took a good throw, and it was. So he takes that one to third. So credit to Adrian Hernandez down on left, and I think more credit goes to Marshall Williams, who picked the ball at third and placed the tag on. So Doolittle once again, he's ahead. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he gets Tamboni swinging. Back-to-back innings, ending in a strikeout. we pitch was never close to the zone. As I say that, count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Zawashka misses. Like he thought that was in the zone. So there's the second walk of the day for Aiden Jackson.
Now batting center fielder number 14, Thomas Schreffler.
It's his 4th issued today. So 4 through 4, that's not ideal. Been able to work around them for the most part. Worked around 1 in the first, and then the 1 in the second led to the double steal that brought home Housel. Squaring to bunt is Schreffler. Can't get it past the pitcher's Washka, so that's an out. But it is a sacrifice bunt. A good one at that. Colorado. And that pitch got away from him. So I've seen a trend. When the hat stays on, Swan throws it in the zone for a strike. Falls off. It's been a ball. We'll see how long that one lasts. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes to the 8-hitter for the Bears. Swan's hat stays on. And he gets Snido swinging. Now 1 out. Up steps Casey Wayne.
Now up to bat, first baseman number 27, Casey Wayne.
Wayne's been quiet today. 0 for 2. Only batter in the Bears lineup to not reach base safely today. Wayne takes a slider high, so we're now 6 for 6. Hat fell off, pitch missed. This is riveting stuff here at Phoenix College today at Marich Field on this fine Saturday in the middle of April. Oh, there, hat fell off. That one was in there, fouled straight back by Wayne. That was a hittable pitch, one that Wayne's going to want back. Just missed it. Counts even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Center fielder Thomas Schreffler shifted towards left. And then the hat stays on there. So I think it's a mute point now. 2-1. Now 3-1 as that pitch misses well outside. Three balls, 1 strike. Swan in danger of walking the last man up for the Bears. Wayne might have chased high, took the high cheese. Swung underneath it. Counts now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swan gets the low outside corner in. Casey Wayne can't believe it. To be honest, neither can I. That pitch looked like it missed low. Got the call. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carter Swan, and there's now 2 away in the bottom of the 6th.
Now to bat, center fielder number 1, Bryson Tamboni.
So it brings up Bryson Tamboni. He's had an eventful day. Doubled and scored the first run back in the first, was thrown out at third, and then struck out in his last at-bat. Fouls the first one back. Swan doing a great job of attacking the zone, especially that glove side corner. He's got a lively fastball, at least from what I've picked up on thus far. Now 1-1.
Tamboni, the leadoff batter today for the Bears. Also playing center field. And he chops that one foul down the third base line. Swan got Snido swinging. Wayne watching. Now can he get Tamboni to retire the side on strikeouts? Comes set, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one ran inside. Tamboni ducked for his life. It buzzed his tower. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Scott Schneider, Phoenix College managers contemplating that ball hit Tamboni. And I heard something. Sometimes the bat hits the body, and that's the kind of sound it makes, but I would have expected Tamboni to react differently if that ball hit him. He didn't. And now it's 2-2. And he chases. Carter Swan comes out of the bullpen and strikes out the side. We go to the 7th. Mesa chasing 1. Josh DeGroot steps up to lead off the top of the 7th. Singled home a run in his last at-bat and scored the tying run as he floats it down the right field line. It falls foul. DeGroot almost with some nice placement there. Didn't look pretty, but could have been a single or a line drive in the stat sheet. Instead, it's 0-1. Ismael Garcia still on the mound, and you see he's already ready. He has been on fire out of the bullpen for Phoenix College. Retired all 5 men he's faced, 3 via the strikeout. And he's now ahead of DeGroot 0-2. DeGroot single in his last at-bat in the 5th, his only hit of the day. Struck out and grounded out his first 2 times. And he looks at strike 3 right there. 4 strikeouts for Ismael Garcia. He is dealing. There's 1 away in the 7th.
Left fielder, number 28, Adrian Fernandez.
That brings up Adrian Fernandez. He scored the go-ahead run after drawing a walk against Zwashka. He started today for Phoenix College. It was a good start. Stat sheet would indicate otherwise. 4 1/3 and 1 run, or 4 runs, excuse me. That would be a good start. Was really bit by that 3-run 5th, which Zawashka left with just 1 out. But Ismael Garcia cleaned it up for him. Entered with 2 men on. Stranded them both after 2 strikeouts. Garcia's behind Fernandez. It's now 3-1. So Fernandez, the most recent Thunderbird to score. And he's got a chance as he gets on as the tying run. Mesa looking to avoid the sweep, both the series
Now
and
to
the
bat,
season
third baseman
series
number 9, Marshall
here
Williams.
against the Bears. One thing they've done well this year, play well against Mesa Community College. Williams swings through the first one. It's 0-1. Garcia now got a pitch out of the stretch. Something he hasn't done since he came in the game in the 5th. Williams popped that one up. Fiddler comes in and makes the play. There's now 2 away.
Now to bat, shortstop number 1, Mason Spellacy.
So Mason Spellacy comes up. He gave the Thunderbirds that brief lead. Was the last man to face Washka. So that means he's the last man in the lineup to not face Garcia. There's no one warming in the Bears bullpen. Spellacy well ahead of that one. Lines it foul and out of play. Now a ball and a strike. So this is Garcia's inning with 2 away. So that one runs inside. Spellacy leans out of the way. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. And a pretty heavy pull shift in the infield for Phoenix College. Lizarraga playing just a couple steps to the right of second. Garcia, who missed the zone with the last 2 pitches after the foul ball, wants a new one. Counts now 3 balls and a strike. Adrian Fernandez, whom he walked, is at first. 3-1. Spellacy lines it out to left, but right at Lucas Hinsey. Stretch time here at Phoenix College. Ismael Garcia dealing for the Bears. They lead 5-4. Made the catch to retire the side in the top half of the 7th. Will lead it off for the Bears. Here in the home half, still facing Carter Swan, who struck out the Bears in order to end the 6th. It was dominant. Struck out Snido to lead it off swinging. Wayne went down looking, albeit on a pitch that probably was off the plate. And then got Tamboni swinging to end the frame. Now ahead of Hinsey, 0-1. Swan just attacking that outside corner. It's 0-2.
Pitch missed low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bears took lead in the bottom of the 5th. 2-run double by Manny Morales right on the line with 2 outs. Hind stays alive. Fouls that pitch back from Swan. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Slider was never close, stayed inside and dropped below the zone. Now even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Palmer Schreffler shaded towards left field as a center fielder. Swan misses away. It's now full after the 1-2 and 2-2 weren't close. Hinsey 2 for 3 today. Gets a board on a walk. Possible insurance run for the Bears. That'll bring up Jake Willerup.
Now the right fielder, number 14, Jake Willerup.
Willerup singled in his first at-bat, but was retired in his most previous 2. Ran out to short in the 3rd and struck out in the 5th. Pickoff attempt, Hinsey dives back safely in first. The first time it's one, we'll have to worry about a runner today. There are 1, 2, 3, 6th. It's 4 straight balls for Carter Swan after getting ahead of hit 1 and 2. Swan threw a good fastball in the inside corner. He fouled it off, and since then, none of this has been close. Check on Hinsey again. Once he needs a dive, but he's back in. Last time Hinsey was aboard after a single was caught stealing a second. Good pitch on the second called strike, but the starter from Mesa, Connor Doolittle, was doing a good job of holding Hinsey on. Those pickoff attempts likely caused the bad jump from Hinsey as he had to dive back in a 3rd time. Pickoffs, Yarno's trying to get the runner, but keeping him close, keeping him honest. Hinsey was going on that pitch, and now the ball's thrown away. Umpire calls for obstruction. Ball rolls slowly towards the fence in right field. And the umpire says Hinsey was going to get 3rd base. Hinsey's going. Tried to pick on the time of Swan. That's E1. Swan stepped off, but his throw back to first wasn't going to be in time. And instead he threw in the dirt. First baseman Jackson Brooks picked the play. Now an insurance run is 90 feet away with no outs here in the 7th. Willerup squares around the bunt. Pull back, the pitch was well high. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one misses. I want to say Swan has lost the zone, but 6 of the last 7 pitches have missed, and none of them really been that close to the one they have. 3-1. Great front door slider. Broke back over the plate. Counts now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big spot for Willerup. Does have 2 bases open. Swan is set. Willerup might have chased. He did not go. We talked about it. It's tough for that base umpire behind second, especially on the 3rd base side, to tell how far the hitter went. Willerup pulled off. Back-to-back walks to begin the home half of the 7th. That brings up Kay Lacey. Singled to start that 2-out rally in the 5th that gave Phoenix College the lead. Lacey take on the outside corner. That's strike 1. I thought Willerup went on that swing appeal. I forget who it was, but for the Thunderbirds, I said I thought they went as well. Now Lacey squares around a bunt, pulls back as the pitch is outside. It's not ball and strike. Kickoff attempt to first, but the big frame of Brooks over at first. It's a little get down and at third base. No, you can't see it on your screen right now, but he was dancing a little bit, was anticipating that throw. Again, Swan misses, has really lost the strike zone. Got some action from Mesa Community College right now. Can't see their bullpen, so I won't provide any further details. Hinsey at third, Wheeler up at first. No out in the seventh. Wheeler up, pops it up to the right side. Foul and out of play. This would be a huge strike for Swan. Thunderbirds are playing back in the middle, so they'd like to roll two if possible. I think that's the right call. Pick off attempt to first. Up dives back in safely. Oftentimes you see with multiple ends left, these teams try to come in, limit damage by trying to get the runners at home, but ground balls get through. 2-2 misses low and inside, and Swan's in danger of issuing a third free pass this end. There are still no outs. Waiting on Elias Fiddler. I'm sure he would love that the base is loaded for more than 1-run lead. Off from first goes Wheeler. He'll have to go back. Lacey stays alive, bounds it off. Cade Lacey talked about his single in the fifth. He also singled in first. 2-for-3 day. This single could really be an impactful one. Wheeler up stays, but he'll get second on the walk. 3 walks to begin the inning. And now the bases are low with nobody out. Attack Morales. Nowhere to put Manny. Phoenix College 11 hits to Mesa's 5, but just a 1-run lead. Nice front court slider. Counts even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Banco cannot strike Morales, and no need for double for Mesa. In on the hands, Banco catches it. He had to play at second, but looked at first. There's a player. Oh, excuse me, died. I'll plug in our new one, but there's now 2 away. I think we're gonna rock with the webcam the rest of the way. There you go. Lizarraga swings away at the first pitch. I have got to adjust. Big spot for Isaac Lizarraga after Fiddler and Morales could not cash in. Banco now a strike away from leaving the bases loaded. Entered for Swan, who walked the first 3 batters here in the 7th. Now Banco could clean up the mess with 1 pitch. Got him swinging. 2 strikeouts and a pop-up to the pitcher. Banco does it himself. We'll give the Thunderbirds a chance. They've got 2 more at-bats. We go to the 8th, 1-run game. Yeah, pretty fast. They might not be charged.